Pokes ahead jokes.
Three, two, one. Welcome back to episode 190. 190, right? Of I Pokes and Head Jokes. We're here. It's your boy, Mr. Alex, and Mr. Cooler on the other end. Busy weekend. Busy. It's gonna be a busy month overall. With the whole G1 going on. But we also had a busy weekend with the UFC 253. And also we had Clash of Champions going on at the same time as G1 night 3 for A block. So there's a bunch of stuff we can talk about, and a little, other little nagging things from other spots that aren't as relevant. I mean, they're relevant, but they're not as important. He's laughing because,
just shit. A lot has happened this week.
Yeah.
But not really.
Super. A lot of little dumb things that aren't big in the grand scheme of things, but they are kind of once they add up. So, but yeah, one, he's already wearing the mask wrong. So let's start with that. Two.
Right. Two, no, I'm not.
It's not above your nose.
Oh, okay. No, I thought it was like upside down.
That's not what I'm referring.
Well, shit, I'm not outside. I'm in my own house. I don't even need to wear it.
So why are you wearing it?
Because I want to.
Dummy.
Because I have gray.
Yeah, you could get our masks on Redbubble and Threadless as well, or just Redbubble? Both of them. Okay, cool. And so let's get started. So, like I said, we have G1 to talk about. We have UFC 253 and the other one, WWE Clash of Champions. So we can start with UFC 253 actually.
It's not much.
Was a really good card overall. I enjoyed watching it. It was a lot of fun. Fast paced. We got some. I mean, I watched the prelims. I had the prelims on while I was shopping for stuff. I'll just say it that way. And so I was just I was watching it, and they looked like good knockouts, but for the most part, we had Hakeem Duadu versus Zubaira Tukov, I'm not gonna know how to say your Dagestani last name. He's part of Khabib's camp, and
I know his name.
Turgahov.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tukahov.
Yeah, Tukahov.
Something like that. Anyways, Hakeem, he was down at first, but he came back and he got the decision win. I think it was a split decision if I remember correctly.
Yes, it was.
But it was a good comeback actually. And at the end of the day, it's not about how you win. I mean, it's not about being flashy, but just get the fucking W. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he came back to win it properly. Zubaira, he started off really well, and his footwork was beautiful, and I was loving what I was seeing. I was just like, oh shit, his footwork kind of reminded me of a little bit of the Ukrainian boxer, the Matrix fighter.
Drago.
Did you say Drago?
It's a Drago.
No, fucking this dude. I forgot his name. It's gonna come back to me later.
You said Matrix fighter?
Yeah, this motherfucker, he be dancing around, people hitting him from different angles. Light heavyweight or lightweight? No, lightweight. My God, I forgot.
I can't think of him right now.
I forgot his name.
Not Ferguson.
No, I'm talking about boxer. Okay. Anyway, we can move on to the women's bantamweight fight that we had between Ketlin Vieira and Sijara Eubanks. Pretty good fight overall. I think she obviously had the upper hand, Caitlin, and it was a good fight. She improved to 11-1, and got the decision winning 3. After that, we had in flyweight, we had Kay Kara France versus Brandon Royval, and Brandon Royval got the submission with 48 seconds into the second round. It was a beautiful submission.
That was an armbar? What was it?
No, it was the I believe it was the guillotine. So he went to run up and hit him. Kai Kara France went underneath to get him to scoop him and put him up, but then he immediately just sunk in the fucking guillotine right above, and he just pulled down, and that was it. He had it immediately, and I was like, "Oh boy, you about to tap." I was like, "You're not going anywhere."
I remember that.
It was great. It was good to see, man. It was good.
Okay.
To see. It was fun.
I didn't watch the whole fight, but I do remember. The guillotine.
Yeah, that guillotine. It was like it came out of nowhere, and I was just like, "Don't do it. Don't keep going close." And when he just caught it, so the only thing that I didn't like is that his nickname is Raw Dog, and I'm just like, that's weird in a fighting sense. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, congrats to the win. That was an awesome
win.
He's he's very talented, but the nickname is just like, what are you doing? But yeah, great win. I mean, continue raw dogging it, I guess. I don't know.
No.
Not the kids in school.
Not in the ring.
You guys don't do it. That's how you get 16 and pregnant. Anyways, do they even have that show anymore?
I don't know. It's always going to be it's
always
reality.
Be a thing.
It's a reality.
Yeah. So after that, at the co-main event, we had the light heavyweight championship match vacated by John Jones. So we had Dominic Reyes and Jan Blachowicz. I'm guessing I said that right. He's Polish. It's kind of hard to pronounce their name sometimes. But Dominic Reyes, he's Dominic Reyes. He's a fucking beast. But when you come up against somebody that punches as hard as Jan Blachowicz, it's boy, he knocked him out. And the funny thing is,
they was yelling Polish power throughout the whole fight.
Yeah, I mean, it was Polish power, but then at the same time, it's like he didn't. If you watch, no, he actually knocked him out. I'm thinking of the next fight, but he knocked him the fuck out. He did, and you could tell he was starting to find his range and really start pinging him right from range. And once he got through his guard a couple of times in the second round, that was pretty much it. He started feeling the power. He started backing up, and that's the worst. I mean, you kind of get caught in the middle between the rock and a hard place when you start backing up against somebody that has power, pretty much telling them oh shit, it's affecting me, and come forward at me, and or what do you do? Do you just push forward and face that barrage anyway? So it's you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If you're in that situation, so.
You have to know yourself. You have to know the opponent.
Exactly, and congratulations to Jan for getting that win. That Polish power is something fucking fierce, and he proved that he deserves to be there. And he's been in the game for quite some time, so good for him. That shit is dope. I think he's 37 right now. So yeah. Imagine how long he's waited for that fucking title chance, just for the opportunity.
That's
because of the fact that in 10 years, only 2 people have had it. DC and John Jones. That's it. In 10 years.
It's crazy.
So for there to be a new light heavyweight champion, that's a lot. That's a big fucking deal. So and it's not like Dominic Reyes. Honestly speaking, for me, the fight Reyes had against John Jones, Reyes won that fight. I think we all know that he actually won that fight. Either way, though, at this point, it doesn't matter what you did in the fight before. It matters what you did now. And yeah. So congratulations to Jan Blachowicz for winning that fight and becoming the light heavyweight champion. And then afterwards, we have the middleweight main event: Israel Adesanya versus Paulo Costa. I was hyped for this fight mainly because they're both beasts. Paulo Costa is a fucking savage. We know this. Motherfucker looks like he's a demigod, like a Brazilian demigod. He has that physique. It's just somebody, one of my boys said, he looks like a fucking Brazilian Hercules. I'm like, you're right. He does.
Yeah.
He has
he has the right build for that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And on top of that, he's so fast, he's powerful, and he's really good at what he does. Obviously, he's not there for no reason. He was 13-0 at the time. Israel also, he's a fucking style bender. You never know what he's gonna come at you with. You never know how he's gonna attack you, approach you. The last fight I saw with him against Romero didn't leave such a good taste in my mouth. I'm like, if you're that much of a beast, why are you just running around him instead of getting in there? Maybe he was afraid of power. I'm not sure, but some could say that Paulo Costa has just the same amount of power as Yoel Romero, and Paulo Costa fucking whooped Yoel Romero's ass in the last fight. I mean, it was a great fight between the two of them. They were both punching the shit out of each other to the point where in the first one they both knocked each other down. But in this fight, I was talking to Killer Dan. You remember Killer Dan from way back when we had him on the podcast? The video and all that shit. Before we got the audio right and all that stuff. So I spoke to him. I was like, yo, who you got tonight? And he was just like, look, Paulo Costa has to do it in the first round. If he doesn't do it in the first round, he's going to be hard pressed to get him. Which kind of held to be true.
Yeah.
Kind of held to be true. And he got some hits in, but Israel, he's just honestly speaking, I don't like the super flashiness, blah, blah, this and that, but you can't argue with the results. You can't argue with how talented he is. He's a fucking middleweight king right now, probably the pound for pound best in the UFC, in MMA, pretty much at this point. I would like to see in the future. I mean, I saw in the rankings, like technically speaking, Connor is still ranked 5th, even though he retired, supposedly. I would like to see that in the future. Maybe not. I mean, obviously it depends on the monies. But
yeah, of course.
Besides that, like obviously, like Israel Adesanya, like he's a beast. For me, number 1 ranked. Like if we could get Israel and like GSP from when he was a hot shit now, like oh my god, like
oh my god, yeah, that's different.
Or even like but Israel, I was gonna say, or Israel versus Anderson Silva in his prime, like that would be nuts. Because like technically speaking, he's a new Anderson Silva. Like the way he moves, the way he's like cocky, the way you don't fucking turn your shits off, your notification, so fucking annoying. But still, either way,
I don't know
why I just like I like the way he moves. Like, and he's confident in himself. It's not the cockiness; he's confident in himself. I just don't, he's a king right now. I can't even front.
It's a bit much right now.
It is a bit much. Yeah, I hate when he goes in and starts doing the fucking like the dumb little dancing and whatever and what like cool.
Okay, so question: did he hump him last night? Well, on Saturday? Is that what he did?
Mm-hmm. That's what it looked like. He went. He did one quick thrust.
Okay, because somebody.
I was like, that's good. Up. You might as well just have teabagged them for that matter. Like you should have just like.
Well, honestly, nobody really mentioned it. Like, there's a GIF out there already.
Oh no, he definitely did. Like when they replayed him knocking him out and whatever, and them stopping the fight, he went real quick, just a quick thrust, and I was just like, "Oh, you're an asshole." I was like, "I get it, but you're an asshole." Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sometimes, no matter what happens, it has to be something to offset the opposite. And I don't want to say it's a complete opposite, but and is more comparable than not. Like the whole shit that we just got from this guy last week, that one, Kobe Covington. Like, we're gonna get assholes doing the asshole shit. I'm not comparing the
asshole shit, but I know what you mean. I know.
Yeah, both of it. Yeah, both of it is just asshole doing asshole shit, saying asshole shit. Yeah, that's how I feel.
But yeah, overall a good card, honestly. Overall, good UFC 253. I had fun watching it. Good main card, pretty damn good prelim, and I can't be really mad about it. Like it was fun to watch. On Fight Island. The next.
I really don't. I don't know how I don't remember watching the Rovoy match.
The what?
Rovoy. His fight.
Oh, you don't remember that?
I remember the ending. I don't remember.
You don't
really
remember
watching.
The rest of it?
Yeah.
Shit happens. Shit happens sometimes. You might have been pooping or something. Whatever.
Yeah, something. Just like fuck it. Because I watched just the main card.
The poops.
Hey, listen, fight night got to have wings, right? Buffalo wings.
So
what is next? What are we talking about?
Next, I want to. Damn, look how fucking dark that is. Jesus Christ. Anyways, next is because like when I switched to the different tab, it was just like super dark. So it is what it is. But next we have we're gonna talk about the G1 Climax, I guess, because it's chronologically, technically, the next thing that happened. In order.
Not really.
On our end, yes. Not on that. I
suppose. Whatever. Actually, whatever, bro.
You know what? You're right.
Because that should have went first.
You're right. No. This was the 27th.
Yeah.
UFC. Was
okay. Well, we're talking about just how are we gonna do it? Are we gonna run down just random matches that we saw that we knew were gonna be amazing and was amazing?
Honestly, at this point.
Entertaining, yeah. I would say
at this point, I'll be real with you. I'd rather just go over the
last
third night. Yeah, the last one that just happened on September 27th in Kobe World Hall. This fucking tournament it reminds me why WWE ain't shit sometimes, to be honest with you. And you know, it's not WWE's fault for keeping it safe sometimes and this and that. Like, I get what you're doing. I get the product. I understand. But this shit just it broke. Okay, cool. I understand the product. I get, so now I really have to buy a new fucking headset. So I get the product. I get what you're trying to do. Disney, blah blah, whatever. But then when you go and you start watching New Japan and you watch the G1 Climax and you get a night like this again, like the first night, Block A and Block B were fucking insane. And when you keep getting that type of performance from everybody, no tag matches, which is my favorite fucking thing so far.
That was the best. That was
so
yeah,
far.
That was the best.
Not having tag matches is like don't have tag matches anymore. You don't need tag matches in the future.
Yeah, because like with COVID, they're scaling down on the level of people, and it's definitely not necessary.
I agree, it's not necessary. You get you're still getting 2.5 hours of fucking matches.
Yeah.
Why do you need tag matches? But anyway. Going into
you know why they need it though. They needed to balance out the action.
Give me full-fledged action all the time, and I'm fine with that. It's so going into the latest day. So we had Yota Tsuji losing to Gabriel Kidd. Gabriel Kidd got a win. The Young Lions in the beginning. So the official tournament Block A match. The first match was Taichi versus Yujiro Takahashi. Taichi continues to win, whether he wins on merit or by cheating the rules. He's 3-0. He has 6 points. He's one of the leaders of Group A, and that's fucking insane. We've been saying he's having a year this year, which is great. And we want to see other people like besides the Okadas, the fucking Kota Ibushi.
Oh my,
this and that.
Okada!
And I love to see this. Okada's
he's having a bad one.
He's having a rough one, but that's at the expense of, being
Okada.
Other people having, one, being Okada, and two, other people, shining a bit. Because how many times has he won this shit? How many times has he been champ? He's paying his dues right now. He's making other people look better, which is great.
Exactly.
We'll get to that. So, congratulations to Taichi, one of the group leaders. The next match we had was Jeff Cobb versus Minoru Suzuki.
Oh my gosh!
Damn. So Minoru Suzuki,
both of them are crazy.
Yeah, Minoru Suzuki won this one via the Gotch style pile driver, which was. Jeff Cobb is just a beast. He's 1 win with 2 losses, 2 points. Minoru Suzuki has 2 wins and 1 loss. Really good match, hard hitting match. Exactly what you're gonna think is gonna be. Fucking phenomenal speed and
he has a loss. He has a loss against Taichi.
Minoru, exactly. So that's gonna be a huge,
Oh
exactly.
My god!
That could be a tiebreaker.
I was watching that fight, and I'm like, why wouldn't WWE want to do that as well? Like have faction members fight each other.
Oh,
like you get frustrated.
They don't have factions. They don't like factions anyway, so it's fine. You don't gotta worry about it. It's fine.
Well, they just killed two factions.
Shit right now. We're in the middle of it. But no, it was a great match. Fucking crazy match, and it's exactly what you thought you were gonna get. After that, we had Kota Ibushi versus Tomohiro Ishii. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ, these guys were... I didn't think this was only 15 minutes. It felt like 30 because of the amount of shit they did. And just slapping the shit out of each other, kicking the shit out of each other, headbutting the shit out of each other. Kota Ibushi coming up.
They didn't start outside.
Kamigoye. No, they didn't. They started inside.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
it was predominantly inside the match, but these guys were just laying it all on the line. It's unfortunate that Tomohiro Ishii is 0-3 right now, with 0 points. He would be one of the ones that would be at least sitting on 2 or 4 points, somewhere between there. But like this match had everything you'd want to see. Your fucking Kota Ibushi delivered this fucking emphatic ass power bomb to him, where I was just like, how did you even kick out? Like, I know it's not the end of the match, but like, I wouldn't have kicked out because that was it. Like, it was
I ain't got nothing
insane. When he did that shit, he put him up high, and just went bam, and I was just like,
and it was like a high angle,
yeah,
high angle
It
drop
was
too. Yeah,
fucking
it was bad.
savage, bro.
It
It
was
was
bad.
savage on so many levels to the point where I was just like, fam, like you can't be doing this to people.
I was just sitting there thinking, I was like, yo, I really need to go to a wrestling show again. Like that's it. I just want to go to a wrestling show. Like,
but yeah, after that we had the
Ospreay match.
Fourth match. So we had Ospreay versus Shingo Takagi, which was another. Guys, stop watching WWE G1, for a second,
the G1
please.
Is amazing.
Like, can you just stop watching?
You know what it is? If you're looking for cutscenes, don't. If you're looking for cutscenes, don't come over here. That's what it is. WWE is just full of cutscenes. New Japan is full of
straight
wrestling, fighting, hard hitting shit, and a little some interview. Yeah.
Real quick, can we circle back? The fucking chain wrestling between Jeff Cobb and Minoru Suzuki.
Yeah. He's not old at all. He's not as old as...
No, he's not 50. He's not. And if he is, he's an alien. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. It was beautiful. It was beautiful to watch. So yeah, Will Ospreay, Shingo Takagi. I mean, we've seen this before at the Best of the Super Juniors. We know what they could both do against each other. And that was at the finals of the Best of the Super Juniors. Yeah. So we're getting this again, but like, mid-tournament. And it's like, God damn. And like, you would expect, even though, this is the thing, this one could go either way regardless. Shingo Takagi picked up the win, but like...
It can, but it doesn't have to. Because remember, exactly. Will Ospreay he gained a whole bunch of weight. He not looking gassed, but he looked amazing.
Oh, they both looked amazing.
And there was just moments where you could just tell, okay, he needs to catch his breath here. But it wasn't
exactly.
super obvious.
It wasn't
crazy. Bad.
Yeah, exactly.
It just, like, them two standing face-to-face looks a way that I did not think we would see.
No, yeah, exactly. Because they both got bigger, too. So it's like, yeah. They just both looked great. They delivered an amazing match. He got him with the last dragon. It was a 22-minute match. Excuse me. But yeah, like it was just fucking crazy. Like I love watching G1. Anybody who wants to watch wrestling, just fucking watch New Japan. Like even if you unfortunately have to look on the network to see it, watch it anyway. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Like
the network. It's like
just do it.
We'll find it however you can find it. Like
find it honestly, how you can find it. Yeah. And honestly speaking, for $9, for $9.99. Just to watch the shit for 1 month, just for the G1.
Put the New Japan ad right there for you.
I should put it. It's like New Japan, 9.99 yen, whatever. Like that equates to $9.99. Like, guys, do yourself a favor. If you could spend $9 on shitty WWE for a little bit, and they're not fully shitty either, but like, in terms of wrestling, like you're not gonna get the same level of performance that you are from New Japan from a month-long tournament.
You'll get a better understanding as to why everyone shits on WWE when we talk about, AJ, Shinsuke being other places and then coming there. Yeah. Same thing with Samoa Joe. Same thing with the Hardys and the whole Woken movement. Yep. Like it's all of that. So it's just like get out of your element a little bit. Even just go on their Twitter, they have matches up sometimes. Go on their YouTube, they have a lot of great
They have free matches on their website, period. So
yeah. I have to watch some more Shelton and Austin, not Austin.
Let me finish. We're on the last day. I got you though. I understand you. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just saying, like, backtrack.
I'm lost. I'm like, what is happening there?
Yeah, let me backtrack. Let me finish.
Xavier Woods. I have to watch some of his.
Exactly. And the last match we had, the G1 Climax, last match of the night was Jay White versus Kazuchika Okada. Jay White getting the win on him with the Blade Runner. Mm-hmm. Great match, amazing match. We know we're going to get. He beat him before. And, like you said, Okada's having a somewhat rougher time. But remember, last year, Jay White was like on 4 losses in a row to start the tournament. And he came back to get to the final anyway. So... don't count Okada. Okada's always a favorite. Let's be real. Regardless of who's
going to be in the main event.
Exactly.
Like I feel like he's gonna be in the finals, but
no, he'll be, and if he doesn't make it to the finals, like he'll at least be right on the cusp of making the final match. I honestly still think they should have like the top two people with points make it to the semifinal round and then the final round to make it a little bit more even, because usually it's just the top two go against each other and that's the final. But no, yeah. So as of right now, the A block is on. Let's see how many points. So the leaders of the A block are Taichi and Jay White with 6 points. Then we have Minoru Suzuki, Will Ospreay, and Kota Ibushi with 4 points each. After that, we have Jeff Cobb, Kazuchika Okada, Shingo Takagi with 2 points, and sitting on 0, bringing up the rear of the pack is Tomohiro Ishii, which I never thought I would say, and Yujiro Takahashi. Not to shit on Yujiro Takahashi, but I kind of want to see him get a win eventually.
Yeah.
He's had good performances, which is something I'm really like happy about. But at the same time, it's like I kind of need you to step it up a bit. I need you to have at least 4 points by the end of the tournament. Give me 2 victories. That's it.
Well,
I think he's good enough to do it. That's the thing.
You know exactly what that slot is. That slot is for the Bullet Club member that's all the way at the bottom. That's Chase Owens and
That is Chase Owens. That's true. You're right.
Which sucks. They need to be elevated before Evil. But
real quick, because I Evil want you still salty about that. Real quick before we move on from New Japan, I just want to run through the B block as well, because the last one, because of the fact that I'm just gonna run through the last tournament night. So we had Hiroki Goto defeating no, it's fine. We had Hiroki Goto defeating Sonata. He's 1-1 on 2 points. Sonata is 0-2. Hiroshi Tanahashi 0-2 now, because Toriano fucking cheatsy doodled him, even though he kind of actually came out on top in a just way, to be real with you. Not Toriano pulling off the upset again. He's on 4 points some fucking how. Juice Robinson on 4 points as well, defeating Kenta, which surprised me.
He has too many points.
You need to stop. Evil defeating Yoshihashi. Evil's now 1-1 with 2 points. Yoshihashi on 0 points. And Tetsuya Naito defeating Zack Sabre Jr. Tetsuya Naito on 4 points with 2 wins, and Zack Sabre Jr. 1-1 with 2 points. So with that block from the end of the 24th, we have Juice Robinson, Toriano, and Tetsuya Naito on 4 points. We have Zack Sabre Jr., Kenta, and Hiroki Goto on 2 points. And then we have on 0 points Hiroshi Tanahashi, Yoshihashi, Sonata, and Evil. No, that's not right. You're wrong.
Yeah, how much does Sonata
Evil
have?
has 2 points. Sorry, Evil has 2 points.
Okay.
Sonata has 0 points. They didn't update this properly. Thanks, New Japan. But yeah, that was New Japan. That was G1. Please watch G1. If you want to watch real wrestling, cool. Not even real wrestling. If you want to watch good fucking wrestling,
good aggressive wrestling.
Yeah, go watch that. If you want to watch tchotchke stuff, go ahead. Continue watching WWE. It's fine. Which we're going to move on to now, which is fun. Because I watched some of... I'm not going to lie. I watched at the beginning and the end. I just watched...
Not the middle?
Not really. I had it on, but it was whatever.
So wait, what exactly is the... Well, yeah, fuck it. Let's just start. What... You said you watched the...
I'm going to run through the card. I'm going to run through the card and we'll just call it...
All right.
Jesus fucking Christ, why is it so goddamn bright? Anyways, so... it's because my left screen is brighter than my right.
I started at the third match. That's what I can say.
Yeah, we're going to run through the things from... So starting at the kickoff, SmackDown Tag Team Championship match, Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro defeating Lucha House Party. Sami Zayn defeated Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles to win the Intercontinental Championship. Great fucking match. We'll get back to that. Raw Women's Champion Asuka defeated Zelina Vega. We knew that was going to happen. United States Champion Bobby Lashley defeated Apollo Crews. Good match from what I saw, from the tidbits I caught by looking to the right and shit. After that, we had the Raw Tag Team Championship match. Street Profits defeating Andrade and Angel Garza. Sasha Banks attacking SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley after she lost to Asuka via disqualification. So I'm guessing she was about to lose and she decided to she lost. Oh, I get it.
Yeah, no. Sasha
attacked her, so she gets the win automatically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Wait, no, wait. It says Sasha Banks attacked SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley after she lost to Asuka via disqualification.
Oh yeah, she hit her with a chair or some shit.
That's what I'm saying. So like she was trying to get out of losing her belt. Cool.
I don't pay attention to that shit.
I thought Sasha was gonna come out like hurt. And then WWE Champion Drew McIntyre defeated Randy Orton in an ambulance match. I didn't care for watching that one. And Universal Champion Roman Reigns beat the shit out of Jey Uso. Okay, can we just start with that real quick? Can we start with that?
I don't care about nothing else.
Okay.
I told you.
Okay, wait. Before we get to that, let's start with the ladder match. Ladder match was fucking amazing. It was great.
Tell me about it. I didn't watch it.
You're fucking crazy. I know that's the one. I told you I was only interested in 2 matches. This one and the Universal Championship match, which is what I end up really watching. I just finished the Universal Championship match prior to us starting the podcast. So Sami Zayn and Jeff Hardy, they were, of course, and AJ Styles. You got these 3 motherfuckers all throwing caution to the wind. Sami Zayn ended up fucking putting handcuff through one of his loops in his ears and putting it to a ladder. So Jeff, he had to like carry the ladder and try to go back in. And then
that's amazing.
He was about to try to do the same thing to AJ Styles to like hook him to like handcuff him to one of the ropes, but then he got his ass whooped while still holding on to them. And then like when AJ Styles was trying to go up the ladder, he realized that he was hooked. He was handcuffed to Sami Zayn. He handcuffed himself, so he couldn't go up the ladder. It was funny. So like eventually he had to like firemen carry him up the ladder. And Jeff Hardy came with try to distract him, and he started hitting him, and he spit out a fucking key. He undid it, and he ran up to the fucking ladder and got the championship belts. And I mean, honestly, amazing performance by all of them. It was one of my favorite matches of the night. And I would suggest you watch it. It was really good. It's exactly what you would expect from the 3 of them.
Yeah,
to be real with you. But it was a lot of fun. Like a lot of spots. Jeff Hardy at one point did a fucking swanton off of the tallest ladder onto Sami Zayn that was laying on a ladder, like suspended between the ring and the announcer table.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was fucking nuts. That one looked like it hurt a lot. So like I would watch it. Go back and watch it. I think it was like 15 minutes long. It was really good. But yeah, let's get to the main.
That shit says 26 minutes long.
Was it 26 minutes? Damn. So yeah, even better. Like it was the best match of the night, to be honest with you.
I can't promise anything, but I feel like that's the match that I should go back and watch.
That's literally the only one. But yeah. Circling back to the Universal Championship match, Roman Reigns defeating Jey Uso. So I didn't know it was initially a championship match until I watched some of the pre-show, and I was like, oh, it is. Because all they said in the thing was Universal Champion versus Jey Uso, not like Universal Championship match. Or so I was confused about what was going on. I guess they didn't update it on their own website, which was fucking dumb, but whatever. So this was the ass whooping that I like him like this. Yeah. I do.
He's a way better heel. Like he gets to say more.
He is. One, let's start with the fact that you're not wearing that stupid fucking vest anymore. Thank you. Because you had the physique for how fucking long. It's not like you don't. You never needed it. We all know this. It's just like, show that shit off. Like,
show the tat.
You have the fucking amazing tribal tattoo. Like, show it off.
But
let's start with
it goes with the match.
Me. Look at this shit. It's going around like it's fucking, it's like, what happened? Oh, it just unscrewed itself. Okay, that's what happened. Well, we'll fix that later. Anyways, but
he's better like this.
Tapping me on the head.
What the hell? But yeah, he's way better like this. He gets to have his own personality. He gets to bring that in. It's what we've been talking about for the longest.
A lot. Like
and that's why I was saying it last week. I was like, the only 2 matches that's gonna be that I care about are the ones that's really gonna matter, and it's that one and the ladder match that I actually didn't get to watch. But I knew this was gonna be good because most of the matches that are the best when happens between siblings or family members.
Family, exactly, or best friends or something like that.
Exactly.
To be real, like his shit talking was top notch. in this one.
Yeah.
It was really good. I was just like,
He's been
watching it.
holding
I was
on
just
to
like,
that. He's been holding on to that shit
I'm
for the
like,
last
who
4
the fuck
years.
is this? I'm like, this is Roman. I'm
Yeah.
like, why didn't we get this before? Like,
this is the best version of WWE. Like, you get to actually hear the shit that's happening in the ring,
because
like
they have the mics, like obviously
because they have to,
exactly, because you have to, so you have
and
to
no
add some type
crowd.
of audio. But no, like, I mean, props to Jay
Because
Uso
the fake crowd sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's whatever. Props to Jay Uso for,
annoying.
like, putting up some semblance of a fight for a little while, mostly getting your ass whooped. But taking the fucking ass whooping because obviously that's what the programming's calling for. But he had a good performance. I can't knock him. I like that he took his spots, like when he really had him, when he caught him with a bunch of fucking super kicks and high flying moves, and there was one point that it almost looked like he didn't almost kick out on time, and that's why fucking the ref had to like swipe it away because he didn't time it correctly. But no, yeah,
between that and that low blow too.
That do you think it was on purpose? It was not on purpose, I think. Because it just so happened, like, when you're kicking out, he played into it afterwards. But like, when you're kicking out, it's like, and he was just in the wrong spot. Yeah. But play into it for sure. I mean, I think he actually caught him because he didn't expect to do that because he did it so fast. But it is. And
he jumped up high, so yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. He caught him. So,
he jumped up dumb high, so yeah.
So he definitely caught him. That wasn't on purpose, but no, yeah, he was beating the shit out of them. I was, and at first I was annoyed. He was like, "I'm your tribal chief," blah, blah, blah. But then I was, you know what? No, it makes sense. I got it. You know what? I'll allow it.
It also goes back into him taking the vest off too.
Exactly, and that's why
showing the tattoo.
Exactly. So that's why I was just like, you know what? I'll allow it.
Which I hope they go on with. I hope they go on with the whole truth. They need to.
And that's the thing, like. I like how he was talking shit. Like, yo, you see that camera? That's my fucking camera. You see this ring? This is my fucking ring. He was like, yo, you're getting your ass beat in front of my nephews, your children? And I was just like, yo, fucking stupid thing. I was like, yo. I was like, I like this. I was like, what? Yeah. Because this is the thing. Going back all the way to the Shield, let's not pretend this motherfucker didn't start off as a heel. Let's be real.
Yeah.
2, he was a beast back then as a heel.
They do the same thing with Cena. Like him as the Thugonomics, he was a heel. Like when you start as a heel, you get the leeway to say more. Like his raps were corny, but they were getting at you. Him now and not him, but Roman now and then the attitude and now the attitude. And now he gets to talk more.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's the same. It's just actually
it's what
coming
we've been asking for a while. Show some more of his own personality and not goody two-shoes shit. Like, because let's be real, the Samoan fucking dynasties and shit, like, there's some aggressive ass motherfuckers. Like, because look what happened at first with the Usos when they were doing the haka dance and shit. Like, cool, okay, whatever. But then when they switched it up and started like really being themselves and were allowed to be themselves, I was just like. At first, it was a little weird. I was like, "Oh, look at these fucking guys trying something." Reminding me of the Tongans and whatever. I'm like, "Oh, look at you trying to be like the fucking Tamatonga and this and that, like the Gorilla of Destiny." But then after a while, I was just like, "You know what? That's them."
Yeah, that's maybe that's just Samoa. That's just when you get to the aisle.
It's not even Samoa. That's just them. That's how they are in real life. So it's just like it makes it like seeing Roman Reigns in like one of his better. This is one of my favorite performances of him probably ever. Because
maybe not his best match, but
not his best match,
but definitely his performance as this new character, or hopefully this. I don't want to say this will be his best performance, but this should be his best performance as an intro to another. Corner of his personality.
Absolutely. And the one thing I loved was when he was like beating his ass on the outside and then he just dropped him off of the announcer's table. He was like, I love this guy. I love this guy. He's my cousin. I love him. And he just hit him again and just put him in the ring. And it was just like, yeah, man, I'm all for it. Yeah. I'm with it. This fucking thing. So yeah.
I like it too. I really hope this sticks. I hope it sticks for at least a good 2 years, and as long as it doesn't get stale, they don't overdo it.
6 months, exactly. Like, Give me a minimum of 6 months of him like this. Like,
keep pushing it and just keep it from getting stale. That's it.
And
that's it. I don't care how long.
At the same time, like, keep him. If he's gonna be the champ, he has to be like this, because he has to feel that angst from all the last fucking 5-6 years of him not being able to be the champ and him getting it and losing it to Brock. Like, if they ever bring Brock Lesnar back, he should fuck Brock Lesnar up, like, on some, like,
you know what I mean? Might be coming back.
You know what I mean? Like, it's there's a lot of things you can do, and the thing is, like, what happens if Brock Lesnar come back? Is Paul Heyman part of that shit, or is it, like, like, it's just gonna be a weird dichotomy, but potentially a good one. I think
he'll just go to the other show.
So yeah, and that might be the thing. So
because they're doing a draft. We talk about the draft. They're doing a draft in the next 2 weeks.
Whatever.
I'm just saying, anything can happen with the shakeup and the draft bullshit. So
that was Clash of Champions. Like I said, I didn't really watch the rest of it. Neither did you. You watched the one main match.
That was the last match. That's all I really meant.
So that was G1.
I mean, I watched the UFC Championship match.
3 and Clash of Champions. Yeah, I mean, anything else you got? I know you be having shit.
Did you get a chance to watch Miro, aka Rusev, make his AEW?
I did not get to see. It was a tag team match, no?
It was a tag team match. It could have been good, but it was decent for what happened. He had like a little injury scare,
his knee or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, he tweaked his knee landing, but he shook it off. By the time he got to the back, it was all right. It was just not the performance.
Like during the match, like, it was just like bothering him.
Yeah. And it's just not the match. Yeah, shit happens, but it's just not the match that you want to have when you say you're coming to a new company. Like, other than that, it was like
average.
It was average. It looked like he was in the greatest shape ever. Like this, we've never seen him with this build, this physique.
Oh, he looks amazing.
Yeah,
he looks amazing. 100%.
Yeah, it's just
a lot of body fat. He looks amazing.
Yeah, it's just shit that happens, because even on the end of his run as Rusev, like he was starting to really and it's crazy. I don't know, like he probably just didn't want to resign. I don't know what happened, but I'm sure he just didn't want to resign because
Lana, supposedly his wife's like about to not resign either.
Well,
she's having issues too, so bring her over. Might as well at this point.
Yeah, but you have to remember, group that in with remember, oh shit, it's almost October 2nd. They can't have any third party stuff going on. So that's part of it as well, I'm sure.
Yeah, that 100%. What happened with black hair Cody?
He came back and he looks great. It looks
weird to me now. I got completely used to the blonde.
Because it's super black. It's like
that's my thing. Black, that's my thing. That's what weirds me out, because he has brown hair naturally, like a dark brown, which fine,
like a black brown.
Yeah, but the super like jet black, I was just like, I saw the picture, I was like, yeah, happy.
Maybe it might be a new way to brand himself. It most likely will be. Might be a way to, I don't know, kind of own the Cody Rhodes name some way, somehow. I don't know.
Man.
I don't know.
I actually liked him as a blonde hair. I don't know. It fit because of his dad, you know? It just fit. Because he looked like his dad.
His dad and his brother,
it was weird. So I was like, okay, cool. But
everyone's played it up to maybe a heel move or something like that, because he tweeted his neck tattoo logo dripping blood just in all red. So hey, you never know. You never know.
We'll see. I mean, become the nightmare, dude. What the fuck?
That's what it is. That's
nightmare.
It's really just, it's kind of exciting just what's going on in AEW, because there's there's let me see, what the hell is his name? The champion.
Lomachenko. There you go. That's I thought it was gonna come to me eventually. Continue. Fuck,
I'm like,
I forget his name.
Talking about that guy. So yeah, we have Moxley, and he's just looking good too. He had a fight with, not even a match. It
ranked
was
number
really
1 in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a fight with Eddie Kingston. Looked good. It was out of nowhere. Whatchamacallit had like a COVID scare. Archer, so he couldn't have the match, but he said, "Fuck it, I'm still gonna defend my title." Yep. So it was worth it. And whatever's happening with Hangman and Kenny keeps watching his matches at the commentator booth. Yes, he's plotting and he's watching. Yeah, good. And it's a great storyline, and Hangman is still looking good. So just happy to see it just keep going. So.
I mean, is that all we got? We pretty much ran out of time, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing too crazy.
Nice.
One thing, Ben Carter. He was on Dynamite. He was on AEW Dark the night before. He's not signed, but he's like doing.
He's keeping him around.
He's pretty much
squad.
Exactly. Gotcha. He's running around the indies and stuff like that, and people are basically trying to stay safe in a time like this. So with him catching it, some people are canceling their shows or canceling, like, depending on how many shows that they have back to back. They're not doing too many shows back to back.
Just go get tested. It takes like 3 days.
Yeah, and they're saying stuff like that. Like Deanna Purrazzo, she had a couple of indie shows that she canceled, basically saying, like, everyone has to be careful because it's easier to get it than get rid of it. So basically, if you having a whole bunch of fights, a whole bunch of matches, or have a whole bunch of bookings,
you should be getting tested after every single fucking booking.
Exactly, and and also you just don't need to fight that. I don't want to say you don't need to fight that much. I'm not in charge of nobody's monetary situation, but it's still like the point of just do certain things. Yeah, that's really about it. And be safe. The Rock and Ken Shamrock. I like that idea of Ken Shamrock asking The Rock to actually do like a Hall of Fame induction video for him.
That's cool.
I like that.
That's cool. I like it too.
Oh, I'm a fan. It might be the best produced thing on Impact Wrestling program.
And he'll take care of it himself too. So yeah.
It's gonna be the best looking thing ever, and everything else from the whole show is gonna not be up to par because we know it's The Rock, and it's Impact.
I know.
I like Impact. I want to love them, but I like Impact. Like that's just what it comes down to. I would love to love them, but it's the consistency of
we'll stay at like for now. We'll stay like, because I used to hate them, and now, like, I'm like, I fucks with y'all every now and then. Like, I watch a pay-per-view every now and then. So I'm cool with that. But yeah, that's the podcast. Thanks for watching.
Well, no. One last thing we have to mention that we did. Don't roll your eyes, because you forgot too. We did not speak on Legion of Doom member.
Right.
Road Warrior Animal passing. We did not get a chance to speak about.
Yeah, I mean, because it happened after the fact. So after recording, it happened this weekend, didn't it?
This week. I think it happened like maybe Monday night or Tuesday morning or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was Tuesday morning. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, fucked up, man. That was fucked up. Everybody was like, no. Yeah, it's that was a rough one to wake up to. It was like, fuck 2020, man. Like, yeah,
this year is legit the worst year in all capabilities ever.
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck it. But yeah, rest in peace, man. That you entertained millions, so that's something should definitely be proud of, and our condolences go out to the friends and family. So
apparently millions more than Michael Jackson in Japan. So
facts. So
like that is amazing.
Exactly. So
Michael Jackson is across the street with a smaller crowd than you. Like, that's crazy.
So you did that, brother. So yeah. But yeah. Off of that sad news. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. You can follow us on Twitter.
Thank me for reminding you.
I know. At Pokes and Chokes. Myself at _Mr. Alex25_. The guy on the other side wearing the mask at
NU_KEWLA.
Facebook.com/Pokes and Chokes. Instagram at Pokes Chokes Podcast. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, yeah, same thing. Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and Transistor FM. Shop for our stuff, shop for your mics.
Everywhere else.
Bubble, Threadless, and we're launching the thing this week. So on Teespring. So yeah, just doing some finishing touches. Yes, we are. I will be putting it up on Instagram. We're gonna be doing limited releases for certain things, so we'll go from there. But yeah, nice. So thanks for watching again, and we'll catch you guys next week. Peace out.